After Percy's accident of going past the danger sign and ending up falling into the water, he had becoming very cautious and not cheeky. Later that day, he had to work at the harbour on Edward's branch line. While he was working, he came to see the two engines who he told the story about the time he helped Thomas after a rainstorm. I forgot to ask you, he said. What are your names? My name is Bill, said one of them. No, I'm Bill, said the other. Percy was confused. How come your nameplates say Bill and Ben? He asked. Bill and Ben chuckled. Ha 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 ha, they laughed. We got you really good that time, they said. Percy felt silly. That night he told Edward all about the twins. I'd be careful around them if I were you, he warned. They've been causing a lot of mischief. What do they do? Asked Percy. They often confuse the engines of the jobs they do, and trick us by taking the wrong coaches and freight cars, said Edward. One time when they first arrived, they confused me by thinking that I heard the conductor's whistle at my station. Oh dear, said Percy. They probably sound even more cheekier than me and Thomas. Edward agreed. The next day, Percy had to take some cards to the quarry when he saw Bill and Ben. The twins thought it would be funny to play another joke. Percy, Bill called. Percy heard them. Sir Topham had asked us to tell you that you're taking a passenger service today, said Ben. Percy was puzzled. How come? I thought I was supposed to take some stones to the harbour. Well, said Bill, they decided to change the timetable. Percy was very confused, but agreed. He then arrived at the big station with some coaches. The conductor's whistle blew and he steamed away. Then James arrived and was shocked to see that Percy was taking his coaches. Percy, stop! I'm taking those coaches, he cried, but Percy already left. At the junction, he waited for another engine to arrive, just as he heard James's whistle. He arrived with Sir Topham Hatt on board. Percy, he said, what's this I hear about you taking James's coaches? Percy was even more confused. I thought you wanted me to take the passenger service today, he said. And who would tell you that? Sir Topham Hatt asked. Percy told him what Bill and Ben said. Sir Topham Hatt was very flustered. I have a word with them today, he said. Also, you shouldn't listen to a thing they say or do because the trouble that they have caused is not something I'll have on my railway. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, sighed Percy. Percy uncoupled from the coaches and James made his way. That evening, Sir Topham had stern words for Bill and Ben. After that, they had to do Percy's work for the rest of the week until they learned not play silly tricks. I hope they learned their lessons and redeemed themselves. Don't do you?